हरे कृष्णा जप करिए ना।
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा
कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 रामा हरे
हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा
हरे कृष्णा
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 हरे हरे
कृष्णा हरे
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 राम
हरे
हरे
राम
राम
हरे
राम
राम
हरे हरे
राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम राम
हरे
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 कृष्णा कृष्णा
कृष्णा
कृष्णा
कृष्णा
हरे हरे
कृष्णा हरे
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 राम
हरे राम
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 हरे
राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा
हरे
कृष्णा
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 हरे
हरे
हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा।
कृष्णा
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी,
विजय में प्रणाम।
प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
सादर प्रणाम।
शीतोष्ण वात वर्षाणि
वर्षाणि
क्षुत् पिपासे प्रिया प्रिये
प्रिया प्रिये
सुख दुखे इति द्वन्द्वानि
दुखे द्वन्द्वानि
दर्शनः।
दर्शनम्
शीतोष्ण वात वर्षाणि से प्रिया प्रिये
प्रिया
दुःखे इति द्वन्द्वानि
सुख दुखे द्वन्द्वानि
मदर्शनः। शीतोष्णवातवर्षाणि
वर्षाणि
पिपासे प्रिया प्रिये
प्रिया प्रिये
दुःखे इति द्वन्द्वानि
सुख दुःखेति द्वन्द्वानि
मम दर्शनः।
दर्शनः।
पिपासे प्रिया दुःखे इति द्वन्द्वान् अजाते समदर्शनः। पिपासे प्रिया दुःखे द्वन्द्वान् अजाते समदर्शनः।
Hare Krishna online, you want to chant?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी तुम्हें प्रणाम। शीतोष्ण वात वर्षाणि क्षुत्पिपासे प्रिया प्रिये सुख दुःखेति द्वन्द्वानि अजयत समदर्शनः। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। शीतोष्णावत वर्षाणि क्षुत् पिपासि प्रिया प्रिये सुख दुःख इति द्वन्द्वानि अजायत समदर्शना। हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
हरे
हरे
कृष्ण
कृष्णा
प्रभु जी।
प्रभु जी।
शीतोष्णवात वर्षाणि क्षुत्पिपासे प्रिया प्रिये सुख दुःखे इति द्वन्द्वानि अजयत् समदर्शनः। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण
हरे
प्रभु जी।
कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
शीतोष्णात वर्षाणि श्रुति पिपासे प्रिया प्रिये सुखे दुखे इति द्वन्द्वानि अजेत समदर्शनम। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। शीतोष्ण वातवर्षाणि क्षुत्पिपासे प्रिया प्रिये सुख दुःखे इति द्वन्द्वानि इति यत्समदर्शनः। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु
हरे
जी। थैंक यू।
कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी। शीतोष्ण वातो वर्षाणि क्षिप्ति पासे प्रिया प्रिये सुखो दुखे इति द्वन्द्वान्य अजायत समदर्शना। हरे
हरे
कृष्णा।
कृष्ण प्रभु जी। शीतोष्णावात वर्षाणि पिपासे प्रिया प्रिये सुख दुखेति द्वन्द्वानि अजयत् समदर्शनः। हरे
हरे
कृष्ण प्रभु।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम। शीतोष्ण वात वर्षाणि शुद्ध पिपासे प्रिया प्रिये सुख दुखे इति द्वंद्वाने अजयत समदर्शनः।
कृष्ण प्रभु जी। शीतोष्ण वात वर्षाणि क्षुत पीपशे प्रिय प्रिय सुख दुखे इति द्वन्द्यः अजायतः समदर्शनम। थैंक यू प्रभु जी।
Thank you. Hare Krishna. चलेंगे. Let us start. Shita, cold. Ushna, heat. Vata, wind. Varshani, and rainy seasons. Shut, hunger. Pipase, and thirst. Priya, pleasant. Apriya, and unpleasant. Sukha, happiness. Dukhe, distress. Iti, thus. Dvandani, dualities. Ajayat, he conquered. Samadarshanaha, equipoise. So Australia's king Malayadwaja in the body and mind gradually became equal to the dualities of cold and heat, happiness, distress, wind and rain, hunger, thirst, pleasant and unpleasant. In this way, he conquered all relativities. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai. Liberation means becoming free from the relativities of the world. Unless one is self-satisfied, he has to undergo the dual struggle of the relative world. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna advises Arjuna to conquer all relativities through tolerance. Lord Krishna points out that it is the relativities of winter and summer that gives us trouble in the material world. In the winter, we do not like taking a bath, but in the summer, we wish to take a bath twice, thrice, or more a day. Thus, Krishna advises us not to be disturbed by such relativities and dualities when they come and go. The common man has to undergo much austerity to become equipoised before dualities. One who becomes agitated by the relativities of life has accepted a relative position and must therefore undergo the austerities prescribed in the Shastras to transcend the material body and put an end to material existence. King Malayadhwaja underwent severe austerities by leaving his home, going to Kolachala, taking his bath in the sacred rivers, and eating only vegetables like stems, roots, seeds, flowers, and leaves, avoiding any cooked food or grains. These are very, very austere practices. In this age, it is very difficult to leave home and to go to the forest or the Himalayas to adopt the processes of austerity. Indeed, it is almost impossible. If one is even advised to give up meat eating, drinking, gambling, and illicit sex, one will fail to do so. What then would a person do if he went to the Himalayas or Kulachala? Such acts of renunciation are not possible in this age. Therefore, Lord Krishna has advised us to accept the Bhakti Yoga process. Bhakti Yoga will automatically liberate a person from the dualities of life. In Bhakti Yoga, Krishna is the center, and Krishna is always transcendental. Thus, in order to transcend dualities, one must always engage in the service of the Lord, as confirmed by Bhagavad Gita 14.26. मां च यो अव्यभिचारेण भक्तियोगेन सेवते स गुणान् समितीतायतां ब्रह्म भूयाय कल्पते. 1. who engages in full devotional service, who does not fall down in any circumstance, at once transcends the modes of material nature and thus comes to the level of Brahman. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shitoshnavata Varshani,
तोषात वर्षाणि
Pipasi Priya Priye,
श्रुति पिपासे प्रिया
Sukha
प्रिये
Dukha Dvandvani,
सुखे दुखे इति
Ajayat
द्वन्द्वानि
Samadarshanaha.
अजयत्
Jaya
समदर्शनम्
Samadarshana.
So taking Malayadvaja in mind and in body and mind gradually became equal to the dualities, the cold and heat, happiness and distress, wind and rain, hunger and thirst, the pleasant and the unpleasant. In this way he conquered all relativities. Hare Krishna. Audio is clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So I remember when we used to go for life membership donation long time ago. We had two memberships that time, 7,777 and I think 13,000. And we used to tell people, if you don't become member now, it is becoming 13,000 tomorrow. And people used to forget that actually on the whole world they never wanted to become member, but they get trapped. If you become member now, you are saving 6,000 rupees. And they used to get trapped. Okay, I'll do this, I'm saving 6,000. He forgets that actually he never wanted to become member. है ना? होता है? You go to a sari shop and then there are two choices. You get lost which one to take. Or in this there is a discount, I'm going to take this. You forget, you never wanted to buy sari at all and you got trapped. So that is how the varieties of the material world are. Actually, I have nothing to do with this material world. Nothing means nothing. Either good or bad. The very terse example is given by Srila Prabhupada. Dvaita bhadra abhadra sakali shaman. Ei bhalo, ei manda, manodharma. In this world, we say somebody is good, something is bad, it's all our imagination of the mind. Material words means bad. Spiritual word is good. Within the material world, something is better than other thing. Prabhupada gives a very strong example. He said, it's just like a stool. You say the dry side is better than the wet side. Stool, no. Why you are comparing? Actually, that is how the material world is. It's terrible for the spirit soul. There is nothing in this material world for us to actually be attracted to. But that's what we are. And therefore, when Malayadvaja is going to the forest, is signifying, Shri Radha Govinda ki jai, signifying how he is actually becoming indifferent to the difficulties in the forest. Totally is becoming indifferent. And that is called tapasya. What is tapasya finally? Tapasya means to become indifferent to the difficulties of the body and mind, to become tapaswa. They say 4 qualities which a gentleman should develop. One quality is that he should be very merciful. And how does that quality go away? By meat eating. He loses his mercy, karuna. It's a great quality, the person, he should be merciful. Okay, now. Then he should be truthful, and that goes away by gambling. And then he should be clean. Any individual should be very, very clean, well organized and clean. And how does by illicit sex that goes away? You can analyze each one of them. The first one was to gambling. Gambling means quick money business. So what that destroys? Truthfulness. Person becomes, loses truthfulness. Okay. He wants to make money quickly, so he will do anything, tell anything, everybody. Okay. And then it was illicit sex that totally exhausts the mind of an individual, totally traps his mind. So why will he organize anything? Why will he clean? Dirty. Mentally dirty means externally dirty. Mind is pure means outside is also pure. Okay, you can understand. Then person is merciful. So how he can see the pain of an animal getting slaughtered? He cannot see. So stays merciful. We can understand this. Let us meditate on this fourth quality, tapasya. What is today as freedom from duality, tolerating the dualities of the word, that is tapasya. What is tapasya? Tolerating the duality. Correct? Somebody honors you, somebody dishonors you, you are very disturbed. What tapasya you have? You cannot tolerate anything. Tolerate. So we need to tolerate the duality, the difficulties of this world. Trinadapi sunichaina, tarorapi sahishrana, amanina manadena, kirtaniya sadahari. Trinadapi sunichaina. More humbler than a blade of grass. The person is able to tolerate the duality of this world. Tarorapi sahishrana. More taller than a tree. So many difficult tree faces, wind, rain, so many things. Peaceful. Amanina. He doesn't expect any honor for himself. Manadena. Ready accept. That is, the fundamental principle to advance. What is this? Basically, this is tapasya. In Bhagavad Gita also, when Krishna tells in the Bhagavad Gita, what does he say? He says, Dehi nosvini yatha dehe. He gives us spiritual knowledge. So Prabhupada gives a narration, kind of a conversation. Arjuna says, Krishna, you are telling me I am not the body and the spirit soul, but when I see my grandfather dying, my teacher dying, my relatives dying, I feel pain. So Krishna says, what can you do? Tolerate. Therefore the next shloka comes, Matra sparshasta kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukkha daha agama payano anitya tam tatiksha savarata. This will come and go. This is like a seasonal experience of pain and pleasure will come and go. Sparsha. It is actually an illusion. There is no pain for the soul. Soul is in another dimension existing. But because we are in illusion that I am the body, there is some pain and pleasure. What is it? Matra sparsha. It is only an interaction of sense with the sense object. Actually there is no big deal about it. But because we are in the bodily concept of life, there is some kind of a experience of comfort and discomfort in the world. Like now fan is off, we feel very hot. Correct? There is discomfort in the world. But actually for the soul, is there any discomfort? No. There is no discomfort. Suppose you are not eaten for some time, there is pain in the stomach. Is there any discomfort for the soul? No. Suppose somebody is honoring and dishonoring you, there is always in the mind pain and pleasure. Is there any discomfort for the soul? No, he is not honoring, dishonoring the soul. He is looking at your body and speaking something, correct? So there's actually, for the transcendental person, it is just sparsha. It is just like in a summer. Prabhupada gives an example in the purport, we are taking bath, we take bath many times in a day. Like in Mangalore, it's always warm. You can take bath as many times you want. But in the places where it is cold, it becomes a big austerity to take bath. But kashta ho jata hai nahana. So more we want to absorb our mind on Krishna, we have to be free from this duality. How I can fix my mind on? Yesham tu antagatam papam jananam punya karmanaha te dvanda moha niramakta bhajante mam dhiravrataha. Yesham tu antagatam papam. Antagatam papam. Somebody has given up various activities for sense enjoyment. Antagatam papam. Sinful activities. Jnana punya karmana is always auspicious. Te, only such a people, dvandva nirmuktam, they become free from duality. Bhajante mam dhiravata. Only those people can come to a platform of determination to serve Krishna who have given up dabbling in the material world and papa. Always keep themselves regulated. Punya means what? Is keeps himself regulated. This is to be done, this is not to be done is very clear. Because you may say, anyway following regulative principles is material. I am doing spiritual activity of chanting Hare Krishna. Why it will affect me? It will affect you. Why is it? We are given a spiritual path of chanting Hare Krishna. At the same time, we are said to commit to not break the four regulative principles, because that's the nature of papa. It will disturb our mind in such a situation that we will not be able to hear the holy name of the Lord. So therefore, knowing our situation, the Shastra gives us rules and regulation by which gradually we can lift ourselves from the world of Dvanda and come to the transcendental platform. Like Parikshit Maharaj, when he hears that the snake will come and bite him, it's not very pleasant to hear, no? And he'll have death like that within 7 days. Dvanda, it's painful, no? Therefore, Shukadeva Goswami says that you continuously Tasmat Bharata Sarvatma Bhagavan Isharo Harihi Shrotavya Kirtitavyascha Smartam Ichtam Abhayam. If you want to become fearless, if you want to become totally out of the dualities of the world, Sarvatma Bhagavan Isharo Hari, that is for Krishna, what you should do? Keep hearing about him. Shrotavya, keep talking about him. Smartavya, keep thinking about him. Basically, continuously be engaged in the service to Krishna. He'll come on the spiritual path. Just like you're in a traffic jam, you're stuck, can't move. You want to feel at that time if somebody can bring a helicopter and lift you out. Correct? So that is transcendental. Many times it happens. I've seen many wonderful devotees. When some difficulties come, what do? They just sit down and start chanting. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. They keep chanting, and book. Krishna lifts them on a spiritual platform. Then the duality, the difficulties of this world come, more we should surrender to Krishna. Therefore, that's a natural tendency for pious people. And that is how this course started. There was difficulty of COVID, and what did people do? They thought, let us hear Krishna's name, because that's the only thing that brought them to the transcendental plane. And we forget. And when we come to the transcendental plane, we forget the difficulties of the material plane. We completely forget. So we were talking that we have the four qualities, and the last quality was tapasya. And the tapasya comes, is destroyed by intoxication. Tapasya. The person is able to tolerate the dualities and is absorbed in the lotus feet of Krishna. Tapasya. But then intoxication will drive it away, will destroy it. Okay, intoxication, we can say varieties of intoxication. Cigarette is there, liquor is there, it's kind of it gives them some, titillates your pleasure, correct? Mobile is also considered an intoxication. That gives you some kind of a pleasure. When people watch reels, but actually they don't understand there is nothing transcendental in that. What is transcendental in that? It's all material, no? Why you are interested? There is nothing transcendental in that. But then it becomes kind of a titillation, some kind of a award and reward system, some kind of a satisfaction. And we see today, among all the intoxication, this is the biggest intoxication. Correct? From childhood they are intoxicated. You cannot do anything. You cannot do anything. That is how the world is. Tapasia. Tapasia means to be free from this intoxication. They have seen that people spend 6 hours average now. Youth is spending 6 hours average on a mobile. It is not anything to do with this career. It has nothing to do with the spiritual life. It has nothing to do with the material life. It's just like a liquor you're drinking. Tell me, when you're drinking liquor, is the liquor anything to do with your spiritual life? No. Is the liquor anything to do with your material life? No. What is that? It's an addiction. It's an addiction. It gives some kind of a pleasure to the senses. And get trapped. It's an addiction. Then tapasya is gone. Say you have tomorrow exam, you study for 2 hours, you cannot do. You're addicted. You're holding like this, where you will go, you cannot give it away. It's very difficult to give away. Prajahati, therefore in Bhagavad Gita, here, when Krishna explained the 3 modes of material nature, 3 modes means different levels of addiction. Sattva-guna is one level of addiction. Now in the mobile, what does the people do? Oh, it's very nice. He helped somebody. He helped an old person. Oh, very nice, very nice. This is one kind of an addiction, correct? You are just like Bharat Maharaj thought Paro Dharma and Upadharma is same. And he started taking care of the deer. Forget that actually his business is to absorb in the service to the Lord. He gave up his sadhana. That's why people do chanting, one side, other side they are watching. I'm not doing bad, it's good only. He's helping an old person, he's helping a child. Good for me, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So he's getting addicted, like Bharat Maharaj, one side was doing yagna, other side was looking at the deer. He was getting a rasa. He was getting some satisfaction in taking care of the deer. But that's a separate thing. Why did he leave his home and come here for that? Correct? Sometimes brahmacharis also, they have left everything and come here, and here they are involved in upadharma. Then you have to be with the parents. Upadharma means take care of them. Upadharma means that, take care of them. What do you do? That's the highest upadharma. Correct? That's the highest upadharma. What are you doing here? You should be absorbed. You're not absorbed. You're distracted. Sattva-guna. Then Rajoguna means, pyar ho gaya, ye ho gaya, wo ho gaya. You get second absorption. What happened to you? And then the more tamoguna, sinful activities. And then person is totally lost. So it's a kind, they in psychology they call it kind of a dopamine effect. Some kind of an award is there, some kind of a titillation is there, and person enjoys that and he's trapped. Instead of that, he should sit and read scripture. He doesn't have time, he doesn't have taste. An addicted person, you give him Gita in front of him, he will keep drinking liquor. He will not read Gita, he cannot. He'll keep smoking cigarette, he cannot. So that is the situation that is there. So therefore, we see in various, just think about the Acharya, what is the greatness about Acharya? Totally transcendental. We see the Goswami there in Vrindavan, totally transcendental to the material existence. They were not sending message and saying, oh, what is happening, Nawab Hussain Shah, what is it? They are not interested in that. Gopi Bhava, they are drinking the pleasure of love of Krishna, the waves and ripples of love of Krishna, they are drinking that. And they are sharing that in the books that they are writing. And isn't it? But you are supposed to do that. that we are supposed to do. But the material world, the duality of the material world attracts us. And then we are gone. Then we cannot focus on Krishna. Therefore, I say dhira, adhira, dhira. Dhira means what? Who can tolerate. There are dualities in this world which give you sometimes comfort, sometimes discomfort. What I am supposed to do? Tolerate. I am supposed to tolerate. And then we can become guru. If we can tolerate. Vacho vegam, manasa krodha vegam, jiva vegam, udarapastha vegam. If we can control all these dualities of the world, te dvandavo nirmuktam, bhajante mam dhridavrata. You become totally fixed. We have that in the Bhagavad Gita also. Let us continue. Totally become fixed, free from duality. The duality is antagatam papam. We are discussing jananam punyakarmana. So in the Bhagavad Gita, various examples are given when Krishna explains that addiction to the three modes of material nature. So then Arjuna asks, how is it? Is there some way somebody can be free from the attraction to the three modes? Then very nice statement Krishna gives, which is recorded in this purport. Mavacho avyavicharena. Avyavicharena means without any other distraction. Avyavicharena, bhakti. So all we can do is that the dualities, see, by our own choice, we are stuck in the dualities of this world. We have come to this world and we have created misfortune and we are lost in the dualities of this world. Our own misfortune. But I can also create the greatest fortune and go back to Krishna. I am responsible. I am the cause of myself coming in the world and getting lost in the dualities of this world which are meaningless. Sometimes it is hot, sometimes it is cold, sometimes it is honor, sometimes it's all nonsense. And I am the cause of getting stuck in this difficult position in the middle world. But I can also become the cause. Just think about it. I can also become the cause of my eternal liberation. Many times what happens, we see the difficulties and the dualities in this world. I am honored, I am dishonored, he is the cause of the dishonor, and I am honored, he is the cause of my honor. And we are trapped in this. I ate yesterday something very pleasant, he is the cause of that. And I ate something very unpleasant, he is the cause of that. And the mind is stuck in these dualities. And I am uselessly wasting my time in this. Actually, I am blaming other people for the dualities of the world. Actually, I am the cause. Atmakritam vipakam. Tatya anukampam susikshamanaha. What is the shloka? Nobody knows?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Tattenukampam susamikshamaano Punjana evatma vikritam vipakam Hridvagvapurvir vidatan namaste Jivitayo muktipade sadaya bhav.
Okay, so now what we can do is that we can understand that Atmakritam vipakam. With a person who is free from duality, this will happen to him. Like Haridas Thakur, they are beating him. Oh no, I am the cause of this. I deserve more actually. It's so totally transcendental to that position. Like Jesus saying, please forgive them. They don't know what they are doing. Totally transcendental. That's the nature of great people. They are free from the duality. Munjana atmakritam vipakam hridavag bapubi. In spite of any condition of the body and mind, with body, mind and words, is still serving the Lord, absorbed, fixed in that. And Krishna says he can come back to the spiritual world. But if we are little disturbed by the dualities of the world, that is something is there. That shows we have still some desire in the middle world. Okay? No, a person doesn't have. And then he becomes entitled to go back to the spiritual world. Haridas Thakur is not bothered. He is being dishonored now. But that's to the mind and body, which I am not. I am the spirit soul. I am so fixed on service to Krishna. And then person becomes actually eligible to able to be on samadhi. in the spiritual. Just like suppose you are sitting in the forest, you are focusing on the Lord, bhakti yogena manasi, and rain starts, wind starts, you are not bothered, you are fixed. That is what. So unnecessarily we have taken. So why not become the cause of something very, very auspicious? What is that? Go back to the spiritual world. And in the world where there are no dualities, spiritual world is free from dualities. And imagine we can become cause of that. And look at Krishna, totally free from duality. Yes, he is Krishna, he is appearing as the son of Vasudeva, who is in a prison. Now who likes to be son of a kaidi? Kisko lagta hai? Krishna is totally transcendental to this designations of this world. He is not bothered. He is sitting in Vrindavan. He is the Supreme Lord. He is playing with the residents of Vrindavan. Now these are all ordinary village people, no? He is free from that duality. When Brahma comes, he says, my Lord Narayana, how can he be a small village, ordinary poor boy? But he cannot understand. But Krishna is free from the duality. This is another dimension of existence. Always Atmarama, always satisfied. The free from the duality. The acharyas also are in the same position, great acharyas. They were taking Srila Prabhupada in a flight. And then he is lying on a chair, 3 chairs, Prabhupada is. And they all got up seeing his pain. And the Prabhupada is lying on 3, just passing time. I don't know how did they manage. Today they were not allowed also. And then what is happening, they look at Prabhupada, he was smiling. They understood he is transcendental to this condition. Okay, so this is the position in the, when we come to the spiritual realm, we should be able to, in spite of the condition of the material world, be able to fix our mind in the lotus feet of Krishna. And for that is our endeavor. Okay? Anything more on dualities anybody wants to add?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Pranams, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I have a doubt. Actually, when we say that the pure devotees are not about the dualities, I just wanted to know, when we study that Bhagavad Gita, we are made to think like the distinction between Duryodhana and Dhritarashtra, they're thinking that they are duplicitous and Pandavas are not. So I just wanted to know more about it. Prabhuji, I'm not able to understand. Like, could you please help me understand, Prabhuji? So
See, Arjuna agreed to live a life of begging because he says, I am ready to let Duryodhana have the kingdom. In the first chapter he says that, correct? Anna? So what is that? Isn't it divine? He is free from the duality. Now, can you tell me, Prabhupada says in the purport, somebody who is coming in a royal family of a king is ready to live by begging, that shows his divine nature. Anna? Is it a divine nature? Is it? Because if somebody is affected by the duality of comfort and discomfort, will not do that. Will you do that? Sometimes what happens, we are doing service also in ISKCON now. We are doing some service which have some facilities. Some service do not have facilities. No, I will not do that. Like so many devotees in America were in great comfort, big temples. And Prabhupada pointed out to the Indian visitors, so they are used to great comfort. But they have come to this country, they are in great difficulty. Their water, abhi to bisleri to abhi milta, pehle to tha nahi. They were getting indigestion because of water contamination. They are getting diseases like malaria, they were falling sick. It's so hot for them. True? But Prabhupada is appreciating how much they are sacrificing for it. Okay. So Duryodhana and Dhritarashtra Duryodhana cannot think about it. He cannot think of a life not being the king. Correct? No, he cannot tolerate the dualities.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yeah, sometimes we feel confused between the karma kanda activities and the pure bhakti.
Yeah, that is like karma kanda is also, in the plane of the people who want duality. They go to astrologer, and he will tell, do this punya, you will get that comfort or discomfort, isn't it?
Yes,
So these are for the people who want to remain in the world of dualities. Karma kanda is very attractive. You can trap it.
thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Prabhuji, I
Prabhuji.
had an understanding earlier of the dualities like this, that controlling the senses and moving forward towards the spirituality. So that is tapasya. I was considering that, but
Correct.
I learned is that tapasya, Prabhu?
There is
Prabhuji?
definitely, in one sense, there is the tapasya, no? Correct?
Yeah, correct. But I have learned new things from you, that controlling your intoxications or controlling your dualities and then moving towards, automatically it gets
What
controlled
happened,
then.
no? Intoxication kills your tapasya. There are various analyses. We can combine these four in another way also. But intoxication is the one responsible. So what generally intoxication people know is drinking and smoking. Like in college we used to know, fail ho gaya, chal daru pite hain. We used to see the friends doing that. Krishna's grace never did that. And pass ho gaya, chal daru pite hain. So what happens is that he loses his capacity to take on the situation. He just drinks and mind becomes very weak, isn't it?
Right.
Okay. So I'm just saying that the internet and mobile is also some intoxication. It is also a kind of an intoxication where people forget, even they forget spirituality, they forget their duties and responsibilities. They don't even talk to their family members, they're busy. You give a child a mobile, it doesn't bother about you, you get lost. It's an intoxication.
Right.
And that destroys their tapasya, yeah. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu. As per Kunti Maharani, the biggest intoxications like Janmeswarya Srutam Sriti. So if we are, the principle of the life should be to decrease the degree of material intoxication. So Swam Akinchana Gocharam. So that is a...
Yeah, Tvam Akinchana. Akinchana, see, Akinchana will is somebody who is not trying to, because he knows, like Prabhupada says, material world means bad. But we are thinking something is good, something is bad, and something is good, keep holding. No, it's horrible. Material world means horrible. Material body means horrible. Akinchana Gochara. Janma Sharya Shuta Shivi. So now this causes duality. A great birth, not great birth. A great Aishwarya, not great Aishwarya. Shuta, great learning, not great learning. She, beautiful and not be beautiful. This is also dualities. So a person knows in the material world, somebody is beautiful, somebody is ugly, everything is bad. But we are staring, very beautiful, very beautiful. We are still affected by the dualities. True?
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I've got
Prabhuji,
one question. Prabhuji, at the last moment when a person is about to die, and then the karma kanda will be carried on, or how will the devotee die? Prabhuji, especially when we are far from temples and all, then
No,
the
when you
last
leave the
ritual.
body, we should think the whole world is bad. Then you will go back to the spiritual world. But some duality is attracting you. No, I think I should have been born in America with blue eyes and golden hair. Then you will go there,
The last rites, Prabhuji, who is supposed to do the from ISKCON they are supposed to do, or the
Yeah, called a devotee. Yeah, but Bhaksana Prabhupada said there is something called Vaishnava Shraddha. What you should do? Give prasad, distribute prasadam to all the wonderful devotees, offer to the Lord. That's it, and distribute prasadam. That's done. That's all. But then the society will beat you if you do that. So you have to do some karma kanda. Do them all those karma kanda. Brahmin, they will do that. It's Vedic. It's not non-Vedic. It's Vedic. They will do according to the Vedic regulations, some karma kanda thing. Just like when there was in Vrindavan installation in the temple, so Prabhupada says, actually the deity what he did, he called the local brahmanas. So they chant some Vedic mantras. And there was the installation ceremony and everything went. Prabhupada wrote a letter. He said the Krishna Balaram deities today appeared because of the Sankirtana of the devotees, not this Brahmanas chanting. I organize this Brahmana chanting, otherwise people will not agree the deities are installed. You know, normal people, there has to be Vedic, Saha, you know. Normal people are attracted. Prabhupada says you can do all these yajnas, lot of people will be attracted. You can make lot of money. But spiritually it doesn't have value. Okay? Now people are, you know, this is the Treta Yuga activity. So, but true, in Krishna conscious, in a support of Harinama, there is some yajnas we still do. Vivaha yajna, some Diksha yajna, some little we do, correct? Here and there. Some the installation yajna, small thing here and there. But that's not the primary factor. We should not forget our purification is from Nama, not from all these things. Okay. So Nama will be take care of the activity, but these things you have to do, otherwise society will not be, just like Prabhupada did the installation, he was intelligent. Around the world, Prabhupada did not do any one of these things. No karma kanda thing. Directly, the first installation of Jagannath was in a plate, there were some 10 candles, and Prabhupada did Aarti, he said, now all of you do. They also coordinated Aarti, there was Sankirtana happening, that's all. That is the first installation of Jagannath. The rest of the things are also there, Abhishek and Sankirtana, Abhishek and Sankirtana, correct? But people are very much addicted to this karma kanda, this has to happen, they'll aankh bandhne ka, ye sab karne ka, theek hai. People are more interested in that. Some drama we have to do.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, can you say in other words, if you are able to, if one is able to control the intoxications and dualities, then it is directly proportional. One can get elevated to the spirituality faster. Is it directly proportional?
Tapasya, na? Say, suppose I can sit and I'm chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna. I get distracted. Where it's very hot now, how will you chant? Anna? Correct? The more somebody is able to tolerate the difficulties of the material world, more he can fix himself. That shows the sincerity. There are some devotees, even if they sleep at 2 o'clock, they get up at 4 o'clock. They can tolerate the difficulty. और हमारा हाल 2 मच्छर काट दें उठ नहीं पाते थे, तो पूरी नींद खराब हो गई, है ना? More they can control. Okay?
Okay.
Okay,
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I'm new to this, just recently joined 5-6 months back. My question might be very silly. Prabhuji, I'm not understanding, like, in Bhagavad Gita, Shri Krishna tells Arjun that you fight because you are a Kshatriya. So, where do we stand? Kshatriya, is it a post, all these, or is it a quality? Because every day I'm fighting with my, like today you explained, with all these addictions or anger or calm growth. So, and the people around me, so many factors are there. I'm also fighting every day. And Arjun wanted to just go, and he was not asking for Golok Vrindavan. Like whenever we hear Bhagavad Gita or anything, the ultimate thing told to us is our aim in life is to go to Golok Vrindavan. But I am not aiming for that. I am just here. So many people are suffering. How can we unite? How can we get rid of, how can we bring goodness in the society? These thoughts perturbs me. Like I can't convince myself that I have to Golok Vrindavan. So maybe I'm wrong. Like I'm not understanding myself.
No, that isn't the duality, no. You're still in the world of duality, you have to decide, you want to stay in the world of duality or come out. Finally death is coming. You want to stay here in the middle world and again dabble in the dualities in the middle world, that will continue. So we are the cause of coming to the world of duality, but is there any satisfaction? Therefore, when Arjuna was thinking in the first chapter in that way, my family will die, what will happen? So that is the first instruction of Krishna. Prabhupada says, just like suppose, because Krishna doesn't give once, even a sympathy for Arjuna's tears. He's crying. Ashupunakshu Lekshanam, seeing the suffering in the world, he's crying. Krishna doesn't give one, for crocodile tears, one kind of value. Just like a man is drowning, you want to save his dress. What do they use at this end? The man is drowned. So there are people in the world who are helping people in the world of duality. Correct? But there are some people who want to take people out of this world itself. The problem is over? No. In the spiritual world, all these problems are over. So we have to decide. See, everybody is contributing in this world. You understand? Just like when Srila Prabhupada launched his movement, his magazine name was Back to Godhead. His focus was to take the people back to Godhead. The first magazine itself Prabhupada wrote was Back to Godhead. Now there are people in this world who are doing other kind of helps, like doctors are giving, patient is there, they relieve of the pain. We are not saying these are not good, but we are saying this all in the world of duality. But we have to focus ourselves, let me transcend this, because it's never going to end, no. Now my child comes to you, now I'm hungry, okay, give him food. Now he'll say, now give me education, okay, give him admitted to the school. Now he'll say, now I want to educate more, give him money for the college. Now I want to get married, give him a wife. There's no end to it. No end to it. You cannot satisfy any individual in this world on the material plane. That is the beginning of spirituality. That is why we are chanting. Then why chant Hare Krishna mantra? There is no need to chant Hare Krishna mantra. I'll just help people, poor people are there, I'll give them food and all, but you will not be able to satisfy anybody. That is the beginning of Bhagavad Gita. See, Arjuna presented a problem, you very nicely pointed out in the first chapter. He is not talking about spiritual world at all. It's all the 5 questions which he addresses, he doesn't want to fight. None of them are spiritual questions. Correct? He is talking about problem in the material world. The many people, they read Bhagavad Gita, they stay as that, but actually Krishna is, that's why Bhagavad Gita is sacred. If it was only how to be nice and kind to the world, it is not a scripture. It is not a scripture, you don't need God to speak that. Anybody can figure out. Be nice, help other people, smile at other people. This is what all the social media is flooded with. Correct? They have no hint of spirituality. Beyond these dualities of the material world is the spiritual world. Kevala Ananda Kanda. So, we have limited energy as devotees. Many times people came to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, there are so many people hungry in this world, why don't you do anything about it? Prabhupada said, that's not my work. My work is focused. I want to take people back to the spiritual. So you have to decide. You're a doctor. There are very shortage of doctors in the world. You'll say, no, there is some, the dal rate has gone. Arey Baba, somebody else do it. There's so many people dying. Let me do something. Correct? So everybody in his profession will focus. So when we take to Krishna consciousness as the servant of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada, our focus becomes to give people spiritual happiness. Okay? That's all.
Yes.
We should respect. It's not the way as a government work is not give protection to the society, there is no good work of this. We don't disrespect, we respect all the works of the world. But we should know the ultimate happiness or ultimate solution to all the problems is we have to, and therefore, when we see that, we have to fix ourselves on that work. 1 gram of energy we put should not be diverted to the dualities of the world. It should be, mind should be fixed. You just imagine how the mind will be of Narad Muni, totally fixed in the beauty of Krishna, correct? How the mind of great devotees, totally fixed on the unlimited beauty of the spiritual world, free from the dualities. True?
Yes, that is very beautiful, Prabhuji, actually. Focusing on Krishna is very, very beautiful, very beautiful.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Okay.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna. Thank you, everybody. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama,
Krishna
Sadhguru.
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna